Hi, my name is Michael Wolf. I run a company called Formula-D Interactive in Cape Town, and we're specializing in educational media. That means we creating multimedia for educational content, be it in science centers, museums, visitors centers, or also on the web, like e-learning programs, induction programs for companies.
So you can maybe just tell us, is it your company, is it a new company?
Yes, the company is fairly new. We started about 2 years ago, and done a lot of work before that in the sector of design and multimedia, but then decided to specialize in the field that I think is one of the themes of our times. I mean, it's all about education, especially in South Africa. We need to support the field of education. There's a lot to do there.
You guys picked up a gold last night for your installation at the aquarium. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, the aquarium installation is basically a big multi-touch screen, which the multi-touch technology here is important because the screen is about 2 meters by 1.50 meters. So multiple users can interact with the screen at the same time, which sort of enhances the collaboration and the social aspect of the screen. So this is the main advantage of this technology. The screen informs people about frogs in their habitats in the Western Cape, and teaches people about threatened species, and they can hear there's an audio installation as well, that you can hear the sounds of the frogs, and you can watch videos, and so it's an immersive environment. Also, it shows if you stand in front of the screen, it's almost like you're being immersed in the environment.
And how expensive are these? How viable are these to roll out for wider educational purposes?
The technology we've used, we actually worked with a very, very low budget. The technology we used is known to be very low cost. It's basically a rear projected system, working with, instead of working with huge, expensive LCD screens, we tend towards using projections, making these interactive, I think it needs to be explored how viable that is in context when we're talking about schools or something like that. Yeah, I mean this needs to be explored in the context of South Africa. If this technology, I mean, some schools are still looking for basic computers, something like that. I think.
But maybe this would be even more accessible to leapfrog the computer.
Yeah.
Pardon the pun.
Yeah.
The computer thing, because they can engage with it on a much easier level.
Yes, we're definitely looking for. I mean the computer, your normal sort of desktop mouse screen interface has definitely. It should be. We should move on with that. I mean, the computer interface needs to be much more accessible.
You've got it on your phone, but you haven't got it on your desktop yet, sort of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you need collaborative environments for digital, for computers. Where I mean, you see, like a typical example is if you go to a school, if you see images, if you Google digital. Computers in schools, you see many times like one child sitting in front of the computer, and there's like a whole row of children looking over the shoulder of this particular child. So they all try to collaborate, they try to get involved, but the interface just doesn't allow it. And so we're exploring ways to overcome that with creating bigger surfaces and creating this.
So you have been looking for sponsors, for big corporate sponsors, and people to maybe get involved and looking at the sort of win-win applications of something like this for commercial and educational purposes together?
Definitely. I mean, we at the moment we're not involved actually in the project with South African educational system. We're doing some work with government for public service innovation. So in the field of public service.
Like what does that entail?
That entails basically displaying and developing technology that could, in future, support, create interfaces for public and and public services that would make it easier for the public to interact with government.
Has anyone asked you to do anything for 2010? Any kind of informational stuff or anything like that you know about?
Not really. The whole 2010 thing is actually hasn't affected us that much. I mean, we produce a couple of games, so more fun and play environments. So we kick a projected soccer ball on the floor, but it's not really. I mean, that's not really our core business. I mean, we can do that. We're very, we're experts like in multimedia, so we.
I think I spoke to you about the design in Durban.
Yes.
You were the person I spoke to on the phone.
Yes.
Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I just realised who you are.
Yeah. No. Exactly. Yeah. No. I remember now. Yeah. Sure. No. That's us. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll be seeing you and collaborating with you in the run up to next year's design in Durban at Biz Community. That's fantastic.
Yes.
Anyway. Okay. Well, I think we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Okay. Thanks.